Carpe Noctem affiliates in. Welcome to the Belfry. I'm Sal for nerdaffiliated.com. And today I want to pose a question. Which DC Warner executive thought it would be a great idea to make an Alfred Pennyworth show? Which DC Warner executive said, Pennyworth, that's the future of DC television? I know in the comics, in certain iterations, Alfred does have some kind of SAS background and military service, which makes him more than a butler to help Bruce in his crusade against the criminal underworld. But they have better options. I've come up with a list of 5 different shows featuring different characters, all in different genres, that I'd rather have than Pennyworth. Intro.
Number 1.
Let's get the easy one out of the way. We've been begging, as a fan base, for a John Diggle Green Lantern show. I don't even care how you do it. Replace Hal Jordan with John Diggle. Do the crash spaceship with Abin Sur. Make it goofy. Take a lot of chances. Just go for it. That's one of the great things about Green Lantern. There's so much going on. And there's so much opportunity. Just take it. Just go for it. Different aliens, different cultures, different settings. You can go anywhere. Do it with John Diggle. Green Lantern usually takes a back seat in a lot of the DC stuff. He tends to be a background character, or he tends to play number 7 in the Justice League. Put him in the front. It's been 10 years since that movie. It's okay. Take the chance.
Number 2.
Let's keep the tone dark. Pennyworth seems to have a dark tone similar to Gotham. And if you like that, which there's nothing wrong with it, I personally enjoy a darker, more adult tone. Let's keep in line with that. Maybe that's something DC wants. So how about a League of Shadows television show? It could follow Ra's al Ghul and Talia, and it could be somewhere along the lines of a Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad. Keep it on an international scale, international spy scale, but they're criminals. You're rooting for the bad guys. You could plug in different heroes, or you could plug in smaller C and D class heroes that could be their targets, or other civilian characters in the DC universe, and make them their targets. I think there's a lot of opportunity for that. There's a lot of globe-trotting. You can keep it very interesting. You can mix the combination of magic and tech. And I think there's enough there, at least to give you 2 solid seasons out of. If you got a good writer and someone really pushing behind it, you could definitely go the distance with this.
Number 3.
Let's go a little more lighthearted. Let's change the pace a little. Kind of kept it dark on that last entry. What if it's a modern day Metropolis, and while Superman's not around, another hero shows up? A hero clad in blue and gold armor with a bright yellow visor. Let's do Booster Gold. Let's do a Booster Gold television show and let's make it like a buddy cop show with Ted Kord as Blue Beetle. There's a lot of opportunity with this. Again, you can keep it lighthearted. You can keep it kind of funny. Don't take itself too seriously, where you can also still have some serious undertones in it. And it can be much brighter. You don't have to do a lot of shots at night. You can do a lot of stuff during the day. Since Booster Gold is from the future, you could have him walking around and interacting with people. You can do the fish out of water thing and make it funny. Maybe there's some businesses that he recognizes from the future. You can do flashbacks as well. You could have him operate in modern time. Well, his modern time. I believe it's 1,000 years in the future. And you can do it today. I think there's a lot to work with. And you can make it funny. You can make it colorful. You can make it bright. You could take some chances. And I think it would bring a crowd. I think people are up for that now.
Number 4.
Now, I don't want to go darker, but the tone will be a little bit darker for this next one, but it'll still be fun to watch. What about a Zatanna and Zatara supernatural monster hunting, demon hunting type show? You could have them set up shop. You could bring in a lot of the other dark Justice League characters. You could bring in Dr. Fate and some of the other magic users. You could bring in Deadman. There's a whole mystical part of DC that's not being utilized. You could have them working hand in hand with John Constantine, or maybe he comes in as a consultant. There's a lot of room for this. There's a whole side of DC that they're afraid to put into the movies, and they keep it to ground level stuff. They keep it to mildly superpowered stuff. They keep it to Batman. But you can really go off the walls with this, and you can really venture into that magical realm of DC Comics. I think it's a great opportunity, and it's something that's really being missed out on.
Number 5.
Now, I can't take all the credit for this. Anthony the Rambler, he helped me out put the idea together. And I think this is the best way to move forward for the CW DC TV universe. This is the one of all of them that I put forward that I think would most likely be a home run, that I think would fit very well with everything already going on. And it would be a spin-off of Superman and Lois. And I don't have a working title for it yet, but it would be Jordan and Jonathan go away to college. Clark and Lois let them go back to Metropolis to go to school. Maybe they want to be near some of their old friends, especially since Jonathan was having a hard time, being the popular kid in Metropolis and having a hard time getting along in Kansas. It's a nice way to bridge the gap with them going back and forth to Metropolis. And you could have them in class, and there's some weird kid. He's always sitting in the corner. He's always got his hood up. He always has headphones on. And Jordan realizes there's no music coming out of his headphones. They're just on. And he seems weird. And he's also Bruce Wayne's kid. So it could be Jordan and Jonathan in college with Damian Wayne. And Damian is there on Bruce's behalf to track the kids. That's his mission. And it ties everything together where DC is afraid to get away from Batman. They can still utilize that without actually having Batman in it, the same way they did with Gotham and Pennyworth. And it also lets them explore that route. It lets them have Batman without being Batman, instead of making Green Arrow Batman, or a kid Batman, or Alfred Pennyworth Batman, or Jim Gordon Batman. It lets you use an actual licensed Bat family character. And I think that would be a great approach. I think that's something they can really capitalize on. If you have any thoughts, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Check out nerdaffiliated.com. We have some great merch, cups, shirts, hats, stickers. Check out our Discord and check out our Reddit. Check out our Instagram as well. Carpe Noctem Affiliates.